Vem descendo a reta de largada, espalha o pelotão na reta principal do Velocitar. Começa a segunda prova da primeira etapa e já tem toque. O Elias Júnior já cruzando a pista.
Look up at the top of your screen. James Jakes is the one who creates the problem, and then.
Now there's the contact. Knox getting sideways, and Pappas.
Oh, Ziegler just.
Yeah, you can see the yellows waving frantically. I think that's just an attempted restart probably by Pappas there. And you can see, and there's fog into it, and the rest of the guys, oh boy.
Yeah, they were trying, you can see the marshals there trying to signal.
A traseira do carro do Max. Ele foi no muro. Já estava meio esbagaçada ali a traseira do carro dele.
So he's, is he going to come together with Degrassi? Turns into the right-hander. Oh.
Ow. The problem now with that kind of accident, with a slap to the front of the tub, it might have broken the tub. If that happens, we've got a big problem for him.
So what's happened there? He's just tried to go around the outside of Degrassi and got on the dirty stuff? Yeah.
And the Bentley's starting to make good until Max Cobalt brought out a red flag as he rattled the car with 3 minutes to go up against the barrier and did damage to the guardrail and to the front left corner.
Curvas já que eles vêm trocando tinta, trocando traçado e trocou demais. Daniel Keffer ao seu Feldman, William Freire, todo mundo. Parece que eu sequei a rapaziada, Thiago.
Simon Pagenaud in the yellow and white. Third car in the
Coletti. Stefano Coletti backwards at 150 miles an hour into the wall.
Big contact. It comes back on the racetrack and misses everyone.
Let's go back and take a look at what happened. Jack Baldwin having a moment apparently. Oh yeah, same thing. Just got that curb a little bit.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
No.
A veteran like Jack making a little mistake here. Hasn't been the smoothest weekend, and does he get into the top? Oh, he does.
Boy.
Big damage there to the rear.
So got Calvin Snooks, I think, in that mid-pack as well. So from the pulpit, big drama in the background, one in the wall, one off in avoidance. That's going to be a safety car because look at that, there is a shattered car.
Which means, you know, it's not as good a start as you could like because we're waiting the starter's orders now. Green flag, but we're not in the acceleration zone.
They are now, and then it's up to the pole sitter to go. They went early in the back, and Andre Heimgartner. Drama spins. Nick Percat turned around, and there's massive damage for Marcus Ambrose. Will Davison was hard into the back there. Oh, wow. See, everyone checked up as well, and you had that concertina.
Yeah, it looked like no big issue, but when John Potter got to that back straightaway, suddenly that right front lets go. Massive impact with the wall. He gets the car to back to pit lane.
Let's see if we can see what happens.
He's off on his own. Yeah.
Was he off on his own, or was it contact with Hunter Ray?
Jeez. That impact from Hunter Ray's car.
It looked like Simon was going to the outside of Hunter Ray. The question is, when did he get there? How long was he there, etc.?
You're on board with Graham Rahal. You see Pagenaud on the outside, the car to the right up front. Just had no room, and then comes back across.
No Brasil, excelente domingo de Páscoa para a comunidade judaica, Hag Sameach. Quando aconteceu agora um acidente aí, ó. Saiu da pista, me pareceu o Valdeno.
Ele acabou de escapar e tocar de frente. Para uma lateral, de lateral.
Through turn 1 and 2, the tight little chicane, and that's got speed in the wall. The American has crashed.
Coming in there as normal on the line, looks okay there. Just too much curb. Yeah. Look, both wheels off the ground. We talked about that. If you get it just right, it flies one side of the car, the left-hand side. Get it wrong, you'll see both front wheels in the air. Boom. Yep. Lose your steering.
That one got good marks, but this one, Christopher Mies did a lot of damage. Oh, almost got it airborne, and eventually a little kiss on the concrete wall, which probably was almost negligible in terms of damage.
Estamos revendo o acidente do César Ramos. Ele perdeu o controle. Bom, ele já bateu antes, né? Você viu que o carro dele já vem ali desfigurado antes do acidente. A batida foi forte, estreia dele, o César que correu e foi campeão mundial FIA GT. Ele está agora fazendo a sua estreia na Stock Car.
Você vê que é pela grama molhada, como você disse.
And it looks like he may have done this on his own, Greg.
Yep, right at the exit of turn 3, just got a little greedy on the throttle there, went for it, and the back end started to come around, and then it looked like he did the classic lift. Then you get that trailing throttle oversteer.
Tipo de inconveniente, si Besone tomó decididamente la delantera. Uy, vuelco, Piña. Ay. Cómo salió como una flecha. Creo que es el auto de Valerio.
Pasó volcado.
A safety car is just what they need now, but we've managed to get through the day with only one use.
Oh,
big shot, but that could be a safety car.
Now that looks like a mechanical failure under braking.
That was a big impact. The McLaren suddenly speared off the road and took the Bentley.
Yeah, absolutely. That was massive.
Here's another look.
So there's Dale on the outside of David Reynolds, and a bit of contact from the Volvo, possibly Scott McLaughlin in the 33. And look, it's hard to determine who's at fault there, but initial contact may have been from Scott's Volvo.
Oh, that is a massive hit.
Oh, I felt that. Oh.
Vamos recuperar essa imagem, olha só. O Rafa veio com tudo ali, parece que faltou freio, sei lá o que aconteceu.
O Rafa subiu no Lapena.
Que pancada, hein?
Mas olha, desde o ano passado que o Rafa tem protagonizado.
Bite the team WRT on the bottom was turn 14, and there is Robin Freed, a star in practice yesterday, really setting the pace, but a big clonk. With
the more I see it, the more I realise that was actually a substantial impact with the barrier.
Vamos rever o acidente aí do Felipe Fraga. Veio de lado, bateu forte o Felipe.
This will show it. So watch for Fraser Ross, the black, silver and grey car. He had a look down the inside of Twig. And Hodge got quite big contact from the JBS Porsche of Roger Largo, and then everyone else just spearing out of the way and avoidance behind them.
How that happened. There was a gravel. Warren Scott's lost it. We've seen that so many times, haven't we? From the VWs, and then just coming up the inside, Martin Depper.
Está acesa. E você vem conosco aqui no canal de Todos os Esportes, acompanhando a temporada 2015 do Mercedes-Benz Challenge. Quando apagar a luz vermelha vai estar valendo. E espalha o pelotão na reta de largada do Autódromo de Goiânia. Já tem toque, olha lá.
There we go. We're going to see it on this great camera angle here.
In he comes.
Oh yeah. Just it's so inviting to do that, and you'll see the difference between success and failure. Honestly, a couple of centimeters, and you can't judge that in the car. Look, just boom, and there we go. Such a helpless feeling.
네, 지금 정연일 선수.
들이받고 차가 떴죠.
네, 그리고 같은 팀 이제 엑스타 팀 사이에 지금 브레이킹이 늦으면서 지금
타고 올라갔어요.
황진우 선수의 차량을 지금 들이받게 됐는데 브레이크에 문제가 있었다는 생각이 들 정도로 정말 굉장히 크게
그렇죠.
났습니다.
뭐 이거는 뭐 지금 정확히는 얘기를 할 수가 없는데요. 자, 브레이크 문제가 있을 수도 있어요. 왜냐하면은 레이싱 브레이크 자체가 많이 사용하고 열이 어느 정도 올라야 정상 작동을 하거든요. 자, 근데 그 부분은 저희가 판단을 할 문제는 아니고, 저거는 그냥 화면상으로만 봤을 때 그 너무
Trazer muita sujeira para a pista. Vamos ver de novo. Pegou a zebra de fora.
Pegou e pegou forte.
Vamos ver do ponto de vista dele, dentro do carro.
Tough moment here. Here's a look at what happened.
Could have run out the road.
Oh, exactly it. Just ran wide. Oh, man.
Right over the top of the Michelin bridge.
Oh,
crikey. That was a
wow. Very fortunate.
And the car heads into the pit lane.
Watch this from onboard. Ducote, the wheel comes off against car, hits Ducote's, and that's what launched it so high. The good news, Ducote able to drive.